Okay. He is one of the world's most iconic jazz musicians. And last night, Jarreau performed right here in Chicago at the Logan Center for the Arts at the University of Chicago.
And what a treat. Tuesday night treat, I hashtagged. I was there. Today, we are lucky enough to have him in the studio. Jarreau, thank you
As
so
I was
much.
saying, you guys at
so
Fox,
much
stars in your crown in heaven. Thank
Jarreau.
you. That's so gracious and sweet to let me do this. You know, like I'm from Chicago.
Truly, what a treat
I'm from
it
up the
is.
street in Milwaukee.
We were just going to talk about that. You love Chicago because, of course,
I
it's
love
so
Chicago.
close to Milwaukee.
That's right. We got that lake out there. I'm telling you, that lake is wonderful. It freezes you and it pleases you in the summertime.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You've been singing since you were 4 years old, and now look
yeah.
and now some decades have gone by.
Yeah, a few decades have gone by. Yeah, but singing since 4 years old, and deciding that, you know, that's my dream occupation. You know, it's a good thing to do to have a dream occupation, a dream, something that you like doing, and seeing it in your mind and heading for that dream. So it's come true for me, and here I am.
Well, Al, what I think is so cool now that you're 70-something, you continue to record, you continue to perform. You've got Jarreau, my old friend, celebrating George Duke that we have in our hands right here. What keeps you going? What drives you to continue?
It's the music itself. It's the music itself, and singing things and saying things that help people to smile and to dance and feel good for a minute. That's healing, you know.
Yeah,
You have that distinguished voice that no matter what sound it is, no matter where you are, I know this is all about your dear friend who you met back in the 60s.
That's right.
Out on the West Coast. Is a tribute to George Duke, who we just lost. But it's your voice, it's your sound, and you're hooked up with some other artists on this CD. But no matter where we are, we could just go like this and we know it's Jarreau singing.
Well, I hope some of that comes through in this celebration of George's music, that we want people to hear again and remember, you know, what a wonderful guy George was. Big, warm heart, but just immaculate musicianship, and sang like a bird. He wasn't singing when I was with him back there at the half note in 1965 through 1968, right there in Haight-Ashbury. Oh boy, I'm telling you.
But on this CD, you've got Sweet Baby, Every Reason to Smile, No Rhyme, No Reason. But you know,
Iconic songs of George.
We have so many favorites that I love that you do, and of course, I was just proud of myself when I learned the words to "Does anyone want to go dancing in the garden?"
Somebody thought that song was called Zany Bon Bon Bon. Asked me, would you sing Zany Bon 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 tonight?
Which one is that again?
Zany Bon Bon Bon, sing in the garden. Which I wrote with George Duke, and we put that together with Reach For It on this record, and we were just tickled and falling down, going yeah when we made that work.
That's
because
great.
I wrote Roof Garden, that song, with George. Same period of time that he was hanging out with George Clinton and the cats from Detroit to, oh my goodness. It was a wonderful time.
You were asked last night, Al, if there's anybody, you've done duets with a lot of people. I mean, George Benson, I was just listening to that coming into work this morning. But you were asked, who would you like to do a duet with? And I was so surprised at your answer, because a lot of them want to do something with you while you were having your conversation with Diedrich over there in Hyde Park. Who is the one person, tell everybody at home, who's the one person you'd like to do a duet with?
I forgot, what did I say last night?
You said Kim.
It's different people at different times, you know.
You said Kim, and of course you said
Kim is a wonderful artist, and I think he had heard of me.
I think so.
And that would be a great thing to give that back to people and call it alchemy.
So many generations of people that love your music.
I was going to ask you too, when you perform, are there, and you've performed these standbys that you're known for again and again and again, each time you perform, are you able to bring some freshness to it? Or does sometimes it sounds like, oh boy, I've done this a million times?
It comes from the people. If you stay open to that lady in the green dress with the straw hat on, who just came walking in like this, it'll make you sing different. And in fact, you talk to her, hey, I'll race you to the corner for that green dress.
So you work off the audience.
Absolutely. That makes it
Yeah.
fresh for you.
Yeah.
It may not be exactly that. That's kind of an exaggeration.
Right.
It makes it fresh for you, and the audience is going, I was there that night that Al talked to that lady in the green dress all night long. Honey, we just laughed and shouted.
Right.
One thing, while
Yeah.
you are that Milwaukee boy, with of course you love Chicago. One thing that you gotta do, you gotta go and eat, you gotta go and stop by while you're in Chicago this weekend. What do you get? What's the one thing you have to do while you're here?
Well, you know, I think I'm going to go over to the museum where the Museum of Natural History.
The Field Museum?
Field
Yeah,
Museum?
the Field Museum. I recorded the thing about Sue the dinosaur, which was about the dinosaur. Fine, you know, what's the one? The Tyrannosaurus.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
female Tyrannosaurus, and that happened. It's the most complete dinosaur.
Right.
So they asked me to sing a couple songs and narrate, and so I haven't heard it yet.
And you're
So you're gonna go by and listen to how it came out.
Well, you're gonna go do that.
Yeah. So, El, what are you able to sing for us today?
We're going to sing a song that was written by Mr. Mister. You know, Steve George and Richard Page. Not a George Duke song, but we thought it was so right for the record. I recorded it, in fact, in 1985, 1986.
Okay.
It's called My Old Friend.
There you go.
Very
I'm going to give you
nice.
that,
So
Mike.
we're gonna do that,
Al
okay?
Jarreau, we love you.
Thanks,
Thank
Al.
you
I
so
love
much.
you more. Thanks, y'all.
Okay. While you sing, while you're there.
Of time. No matter where or how we've been, something's left to reach a screen. No matter where or how we've been, something's never end. I can't recall those warm summer days. No decisions, child's play. Did they slip away? Are they gone forever? Tell me, are they gone forever? Lost to yesterday. Someone help me. You sing and say, yeah. From the beginning you've been always better, my old friend. You've been true until the end of time. Ooh, as I walk down streets full of unbelief, I see nothing's really changed at all. Hey, we're just older now, but we're still together. Don't you know we're still together? After all these years, yeah, through the tears and been sang. From the beginning, you've been always there, my old friend. You've been true until the end of time. Gerald Albright. From the beginning, you have been. Say always there, my old friend. You were true until the end.